The idiom is, please take away the empty plates. So, what does it truly mean when someone says this in a conversation? It means they are signaling that a topic or task is fully concluded and it's time to move to the next item or activity. Imagine a meeting that's run its course, or a project where all the boxes are ticked. When there's nothing more to add or achieve, it's time to take away the empty plates and transition smoothly. It's a polite way to suggest moving forward. To help you understand the idiom, let's take a look at a short dialogue between two people.
Honey, that meeting felt like it would never end.
I know, right? After an hour of talking in circles, I just wanted to say, please take away the empty plates.
Empty plates? Were you hungry, dear?
Not literally, darling. It's an idiom for when a discussion is done and there's nothing left. Welcome back. Our idiom today is, please take away the empty plates. Before we dive into its meaning, let's test your intuition. What do you think this idiom originally meant? Was it signal to end a discussion or task, a polite request for dessert, or an instruction to clean the kitchen? Take a moment to think about it. Here's a hint. Think about finishing a meal, but not just the food. What's your best guess? Keep it in mind as we move on to uncover the answer. The correct answer is signal to end a discussion or task. This idiom isn't about actual plates at all. Its origin traces back to 19th century British social gatherings. In that era, clearing plates after a meal was a clear signal that the dining portion was finished and guests should prepare to move on to conversation or other activities. Figuratively, please take away the empty plates evolved to mean concluding a topic or task because there's nothing more to discuss or achieve, signifying a graceful transition. Now let's see how we can use please take away the empty plates in real-life sentences. Our first example, we've discussed this for hours. I think it's time to please take away the empty plates and make a decision. Here, it clearly shows a desire to end a prolonged discussion and move to action. For our second example, the report is finished and all feedback has been incorporated. I believe we can now please take away the empty plates on this project. This sentence uses the idiom to suggest the completion of a project and the readiness to transition to new tasks. Notice how in both cases, take away the empty plates signals finality and a shift in focus rather than literal dining.
Let's test your understanding of similar expressions. Among these four options, which two do you think are similar in meaning to please take away the empty plates? We have all it a day, open a can of worms, move on, and kick the can down the road. Take a moment to consider which phrases best capture the essence of concluding something and transitioning. Think about what each phrase truly implies about finishing tasks or discussions. Which ones resonate with our idiom's meaning of bringing closure? The two expressions similar to please take away the empty plates are call it a day and move on. Call it a day perfectly mirrors the sense of concluding a task or work for the time being, signaling it's finished. Similarly, move on expresses the idea of leaving a past situation or topic behind and transitioning to something new, aligning with our idiom's core meaning. In contrast, open a can of worms means to create new, complicated problems, which is the opposite of achieving closure. Kick the can down the road signifies postponing a decision, again contrasting with the finality of our idiom. Remember to use please take away the empty plates when you want to signal a clear conclusion. To sum up, please take away the empty plates is an idiom used to signal that a discussion, task, or project is entirely concluded, and it's time to move forward. Originating from 19th century British dining etiquette, where clearing plates marked the end of a meal, it gracefully suggests transitioning from a finished matter. So, the next time a conversation feels complete or a task reaches its end, you can politely suggest, please take away the empty plates, indicating readiness for what's next. It's a subtle yet effective way to manage the flow of interaction. If you have any idioms you'd like to study, please leave them in the comments.